Hi guys, welcome back again to Let's Play Romance of Three Kingdoms 14. I'm Mysterious JG. We are ready to pull the trigger on an action turn. We have taken out Liu Pan. The only forces left on the map are Yuan Shu, who's now controlling more than half of China. Sun Tzu's got about a fifth of China, and then Liu Zhang and Xi are both there. Liu Zhang's got a lot of China if you just look at this picture, but he's got cities are very few and far between in that region. Shiji's troop counts are pretty pitiful, 50,000 total. Liu Zhang's got almost 3 times that amount. Sun Tzu has fewer troops than Liu Zhang right now because he's been involved in some really costly wars with us. And we have, let's see, we got 932,000, so we got, excuse me, is that just region 1 or is that all regions? That's all regions. We have almost 1 million troops. If we took Liu Zhang's 14 plus Sun Tzu's 12, and then these, it's kind of like if everyone else in China worked against us, we'd have them outnumbered almost 4 to 1, more than 3 to 1. So we've got this with Mike and Hal. All right, that being said, we are, as individual battles, we could lose if we're sloppy. And we're probably really close to unlocking the mid-game win option, which, when that happens, I'm going to save so that we can see it and then go on and get the full conquest win. Because I have to admit, off-screen, goofing around, I saw the mid-conquest ending. Maybe it's always like it seemed really bad. Like maybe you get a better win, a better ending if you finish the map. But yeah, we're attacking Sun Tzu on a couple of fronts, and we will probably have Xi surrendering to us as soon as our alliance with him ends, because we've got him so badly outnumbered. Once we've got his cities, I'm probably going to need to start moving against Liu Zhang before I just, I mean, I could reorganize the district so that I have Hanzhong. I might have to do that if I want an actual invasion from the north to happen at all. But right now it's like, well, that's the other thing I do. What happens if I do a campaign? I can't do a campaign now because I have to go to the next turn and get some orders. So let's keep an eye on, I guess, this naval fight. As we try to cross the Great River and push into Sun Tzu's heartland. We haven't actually taken any cities from him on his side of the river. But it's only a matter of time. Manchong visited Panjun. I have heard the rumors about you. Have you heard about me? I'm the guy who captured JG Mystery, or captured Zhou Yu in the RTK 10 Let's Play and then didn't execute him? Anyway, do you want to join our army? Yes. Liu Pan visited Jiangxian. I've heard the rumors about you. I remember you used to work for me. You want to join our new army where the guy gave me a horse? Ah! Earl King visited Yi. What are you doing? Wang Can visited Kaijun. I've always assumed Earl King's name, his character name, is a reference to the Earl King, which is like a German song. It's about this evil spirit. Never mind. Wang King is doing stuff. Would you consider using your talents for His Majesty? Very well. I should do as you command. Sima Ji visited Handan Chun. Would you ever consider serving our army? I'm sure Your Majesty would be very happy. You got free health care? Deng Yi visited Wang Wei. Hey. Hey. Deng Yi's charisma has increased. Earl King's charisma has increased. You will beat Tai Shi's unit! I'll kick his ass. Tai Chi might not make it after all. Vulture Bean visited Han Song. Would you please consider using your talents for your majesty? Okay. Please add the locals of Port Pengji to our force. It seems there's a well-regarded item in Yei. If Zoya employed these guys. Jian Wei captured Yiyang. Conquering Port Pengji was a trifle. Let us keep this up and expand our territory. Okay. Now I figure out where he's from so I can figure out who has to send an overseer here. Xu Chang. Oh, okay. Actually, that's nice because Xu Chang probably has extra officers. It's not a sure thing, but they've probably got some extra officers hanging around. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, Yuan Shao himself will be in charge because he's really famous. This planet now belongs to me. And by planet, I mean port. Somehow we lost an overseer at some point, which is a shame. Because we've got enough guys, I believe. Wu Yan, I think, is leading a transport unit. Yeah. Okay. Sanction suggestions. Burn the enemy. Taishu Ci's unit. Might as well try it. Banquets, yes. Banquets, yes. Banquets, yes. We're not releasing that Sun Ce prisoner because I thought we were trying to actually hire him. Beihai, Beihai. Investment. Luo Yang, Jiao Pi. I got fooled for a second. Zhang Jia. Runan. Got the new folks getting a bunch of money handed over to them. How much money we got left in Xu Chang? So it does go through it pretty quickly. They're doing fine, though. We just marched a bunch of stuff out of Chen Liu. They are sending 43,000 troops down here. So we're going to need to march more troops out of here or improve the... Yeah, I either need to march more troops out of there or build it up before that transport unit arrives. You guys are still... It's going to take a little while to get here. So I'm waiting for them to land before I reorganize and just have them not just everyone marches straight on Jianye in auto attack. Wow, Port Luo is important. All of this stuff. What kind of troop are you? Are you our siege unit? No. Are you our siege unit? I think you might be. Nope. Damn it. Yes, there's siege unit. I think I'm gonna have you head for Kua. And they might face some opposition here, but you, I think, are also a siege unit. Not sure how well I said it. No, you're a goose unit. Okay. Madai, Yuejin. I've got a couple of good officers that are just commanding. Yeah. I don't want their supply lines getting cut off from behind. So we're going to need to have a few guys that are would just want to make sure people are using slightly different routes. So that we have a nice thick pink vein here between I did this wrong. Just want a nice thick pink vein. We could once we take over Zhurong, I don't really need to worry about getting cut off on land. But like in theory, Port Luo could just suddenly extend red influence across these hexes here, which would be frustrating. I don't know who owns this. Yeah, these ports that Sun Tzu has on this side are massively important as far as maintaining supply lines, because like we have maxed out Port Hailing and it is just barely out of our borders. But Port Luo has like 287 possession. Port Hailing has 183. This has 262, Port Niaju, whereas the port on our side, 121. So yeah, the Sun Tzu side of the river is the one that really controls this massive amount of water between. Anyway, alright, let's get back to it here. I tried to do this really fast. Checking the cores. Trying to make this as painless as I can, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to concentrate on the cities up front. And, you guys now have 13 officers, which means I think every place has overseers now. Yeah. Same thing here. Now, we've got officers who aren't doing anything in this place for sure. I feel like everybody who is doing something is actually pretty damn strong. Are you the best at commerce? Is that why you're, No, there's a couple of people better than you at commerce. Why are you in charge? I don't understand why he's in charge. He's got a good conquer land score. Let's put Ald in charge overall. Though how good is Ald? Ald is also good at agriculture and barracks. Ald's a really good overall domestic. Ald's a really good all-rounder officer, honestly. There's not many things he's terrible at. So here we'll have somebody develop barracks. Mayan Lu is actually going to get a chance to do something. I like using the female officers in this game to do cool shit. But I think it's time to get some really good officers down there. Like, I believe Sima Yi is in charge, is doing stuff up here. Yeah. So who could replace Sima Yi? Well, nobody really, but who could, who's not already doing stuff? That's the thing, is we're down to just, Alright, what we'll do is we'll send some officers back out of here, because I just sent a bunch of just rando officers here. We'll send a few back to Zhucheng, just to make sure Zhucheng has enough people. And then we'll pull Sima Yi out of Zhucheng. He's a good one to pull out. You're the Imperial Mentor for some reason. We'll pull these guys out and send them to Zhucheng. And we won't have Sima Yi stop running Zhucheng until he leaves. But, well, know what? I better replace him, because the risk is that we forget, because this will be the last video of this session. And while that's kind of a big deal, if it's just a regular old hex, that's fine. But Sima Yi, yeah, we don't want that. So what I'll do is I'll put somebody else in charge of the main Zhucheng spot. I'm gonna just make it Yuan Shu, because he's not gonna leave. This is our capital now. He's kind of the worst at agriculture, though. Yeah, we could just sit there and really do a terrible job at agriculture for a while. Or we can put somebody who's good at agriculture in charge just for a while. Sima Lang's actually really good at agriculture. And wherever Sima Yi used to be in charge, we'll have him be in charge of this, but he will stop doing it. Oh, Max Agriculture? I don't know that we've seen that. Neat. I wonder what that is. Is it 4 or 5? But we'll have Sima Yi just being an overseer here until we're done, you know. It must be level 5 is max. Interesting. You can count on me, Sima Yi. I will fulfill my destinies. You can count on me, Sima Yi. That's how I should be talking. Okay. Still got a lot of orders left. Not the end of the world if we don't use them, of course. We'll have Juju keep focused on Taishitsi. It doesn't look like Taishitsi is going to be able to escape, though. Alright. I really hope we win this. I'll feel bad if I sent these guys down with no siege weapon and it actually, like, seriously cost them. Now you... Oh, I don't want these guys cutting off your... supply line. Shangyang, though, should now send an overseer if they can spare anybody. And I think they were a city that had extra folks. We'll put you in charge. Cao Cao's wife. That'll mean that the main city doesn't have an overseer for a while, but that's the best conquest score that we've got, so... And this place will just have somebody who sucks. It's just how it's going to have to be. Okay. Do make sure you finish these guys off. We must have already taken out that other tower unit at some point. It looks like they were successfully set on fire, which is fun. And you are going to Lenjiang, of course, that makes sense. Guiyang is probably going to be eventually taken out by Changsha. Depends on how long all this takes, because it might be that Lingling just becomes a big city for us once we've sort of, you know, got Shiji to surrender. Move some good officers down there. Use it as an attack point. And, you know, I'm expecting Jiannan or Huiji are going to be Sun last cities, in all likelihood. Okay, now we do have more people looking to get hired, of course. And by looking to get hired, I mean people that we haven't hired yet. He's a good negotiator. Should be able to expect good results. Cheng Jiao is just never going to work for us. It's a real shame because it means we're not going to get a chance to execute those guys for having not tried to, you know, we can't just execute private citizens. Not in Imperial China. There's no way the Emperor has that kind of power. So, it is what it is. There's not much time left in the video, is there? We can throw a few more... just like randomly trying to teach people stuff. What? Learn, oh, add tactic is where I need to go. Until we're out of turns. I was hoping we could maybe get 2 action turns in this video, but it is not looking like that's going to happen now that I've decided to do this. That's taking us down to less than 10 turns left. Oh, do I need to do any searching before I... You're... So just make sure we've always got infinite tomes to be handing off to people. Oh yeah, you're good. You've learned nothing in your time on this earth, so you're perfect for this. He's an okay political officer who will never ever be leading troops, so let's throw lots of tactic tomes at him. Here's how to set fire to the troops that you will never command, and I do mean set fire to your own troops. That's how I envision this going for you. And this will be the last one. And I'm feeling like just going ahead and doing an action turn and then starting the next video in Domestic World. So if I did something wrong, it's too late to fix it now. I don't have the orders to change anything other than troop movements, I suppose. You are on your way down there. Wuling has got officers up the wazoo. Yongan has officers up the wazoo, and what we don't have in Yongan is a huge troop count, because of course they send a lot of troops to Wuling to take over. So this there's a bunch of troops heading for Jiangyang that will probably eventually go to Yongan, which should be able to hold them, most of them. All right, let's. Did do some changing in orders here to try to set things up properly. Let's keep an eye on the desperate battles against arrow towers and Taishitsi. We were successful in using flames against Taishitsi unit. Well done. The flames! The flames! And he moves out instantly, so it does like nothing. Yiji visited Ligong. Yeah, you would think a fire attack against a boat would make a bigger difference, but I guess they weren't chained together. Would you please consider using your talents for your majesty? I've been waiting for this moment. Also, don't you love the way our outfits or hats are so similar? Our hats are part of our outfits. Man Chong visited Liu Zhuan. Come to us. Sure. Hey, is Yu Ji with us too? Well, apparently, they got separated. Alright, so he did manage to escape, but not with very many troops. Fang Jiao visited Huang She. Hey, I like your hat. Gosh. I mean, fuck you. Anyone wish to become an officer, please take it. It probably told me he won't join you, and I just didn't notice, because I was just flipping through the orders so fast. The main one I want to hurry up and get is this, officer of Sun Tzu's. Now it is time to become serious, so use my silver tongue to wrap these negotiations up quickly. Burglar. Lord Shiji, I have come today on behalf of my lord Yuan Shu. Thanks for coming. What do you wish to say? My lord has sent me to give you this gift. Please accept it. It would be a shame if we didn't accept this token of friendship. Thank you very much. We will use it well. Thank you. I am relieved you have accepted our gift. Shiji army has received an gift from Zhang, and we have improved relations, but they're not yet trusted. Damn it, I got Dajun's siege unit taking damage before we get to the target because of that tower, but, you know, it's a tiny bit of damage. It's still kind of annoying. We got an item, and yay! Yay! Balance sheet has arrived. I don't think Chai Sang has much of a chance, you guys. And things aren't looking too good for Changsha either. We'll tear down probably the walls before we defeat the troop counts, but that's okay. Oh, and we've got a little... Alright, so these guys aren't really going to be able to mess up Dian Man's... or Dian Wei, excuse me. Oh, I assumed it was Dian Wei's son. It's Dian Wei himself. I'm in hell! We haven't been able... Yeah, he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine, as Bronco would say. Because we've got, like, yellow... Or we've got pink path here and here, so... Impel is not going to be able to do anything to put a stop to that. So yeah, overall things are going pretty good. Taishitsi did escape, but at what cost? No, but he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to threaten our siege units, it looks like. I want to get our guys to a place where they are basically able to completely protect Dajun, and she will finish off Shaisang, and it will come under our power and control. Well, they are trying to send supplies to Jianye, which is interesting. That is not going to be working out for them. And Jianye is certainly going to be defeated too. It's a matter of whether they hold out and do enough damage to that army to stop that army from then quickly rolling over Wu. Or do I have to pause and actually rebuild the army at Jianye before we move on to Wu? That's really the big question. No, Sun Tzu, I mean, we're going to win here. This is interesting. Sun Tzu just marched right into these lame fucks' territory. It took over Jiyang. I really think those guys should try to do something about it. But we'll see. Part of me wants to order or request that they attack Sun Tzu, but now I'm like, yeah, because I'm going to be taking over their stuff pretty soon anyway. Jiang Xiao still has more troops than Yongan. And we just have guys coming up here, building catapult towers. Now, are you building walls? Why are we building walls? I told you guys to attack this force. Holy effing shit. What if we switch the order up to, we tried to get them to attack. We tried to get them pointing Agmar around us. But do I get to pick the target? I need to hurry up and end this, but oh, Jitong. I tried to get them to attack down here and they wouldn't do it. So I guess it does have to be Jitong. Alright. Anyway, when we come back next time, guys, this war's not over, but it should be. And the Mysterious JG, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time as we continue the conquest of China. Bye-bye.